morning, Quadcopter 101 here. Before we get started, let's get the shout out of the way. Today's shout out goes to Braden Turner Vlogs. Braden was the first to say first on one of my recent videos, and thus wins this shout out. So what do I got for you today? I did a review yesterday of this car. This is called Theefun car from Amazon. It's available on Amazon. But I did an outside review of this yesterday, and I wasn't satisfied with the introductory speech that I give on these, the one I did yesterday, mainly because the car was out of the scene for most of the pictures. My camera was too high. So I'm going to do it here on a tabletop. But what do we got here? As you can see here, this is a RC car. What's special about it is a four-wheel drive RC car. It has two motors, one in the back and one in the front. Independent suspension on the back and front, although these are not fluid-filled shocks. They're just spring suspension system here. But other than that, you know, it's a basic four-wheel drive car. What I like about it, though, is very detailed. It even has drivers inside. I don't know if you can see them or not. Let me see if maybe sideways. The problem is that they're painted black, or they're not even painted at all. They're just maybe that's the original color of the plastic is black. But you can, I guess, if you're good with paint, customize this yourself and decorate it to make it look a little bit better here. But other than that, you know, even other details are in this car here. It looks pretty cool. This guy's hanging on to something. I don't know what that is. I guess that has a special purpose, a type of sway bar there. And then he's grasping. But other than that, it does look very nice. And it also comes with lighted front headlights. But these only light up when you're giving the car throttle. So, you know, they're not always on. They're only on when you're giving throttle to the car. Now, this is powered by a 7.2 volt NiCad battery pack. Let's take it out and show you that pack. It's actually still plugged in from yesterday. So, hold on. This is something you should remember to do, and I forgot to do, folks. And I apologize for that. And that is to always unplug your batteries from your RC products when you're not using them. It'll save your batteries. But here's the pack. Again, it's NiCad pack, nickel cadmium battery, 7.2 volt, 500 milliamp hour. It does give this plenty of power and a long drive time. However, NiCads take quite a bit of time to charge up, normally about 2 hours. Okay, so don't expect this to charge as quickly as a LiPo battery. And this is the charger you actually get with in the box. You know, it's just a little charging cable that you plug into a wall outlet charger. I would not recommend charging this off of your computer with that USB port, because most computers really don't have a lot of power supplied to the USB ports. It's just enough to just barely charge a phone. Okay, but not a battery pack like this. I would recommend a good at least 2 amp wall charger to plug this into to power or charge up this battery pack. Okay, with that in mind, let's close this up again, and we'll discuss the controller next. Well, let's just leave it there. There we go. This is the controller for this car. Let me turn the car back over again so you can see it. But this is the controller. It's a very basic controller. It has a throttle, you know, for forward and back. That's how you use the throttle. And it has a steering wheel. Now, this is not proportionally steered. When you give it steering either right or left, you know, it's going to give you full right and full left steering, unfortunately. However, you know, this is not a high-speed car either. This is a crawler car. And with that in mind, in the video you'll see following this, you know, this type of steering is more than sufficient for this type of car, for a crawler car. So, well, that's about it. Let's take this thing outside, go for a drive of it, and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this drive. Okay, the battery's been inserted. It has it on a switch. We'll turn that on right now. Put it down here in sand. We are going to be driving in sand today. We're going to see how this works in sand. Turning on the on-off switch on the controller. Now, I'm not going to drive over in the grass today because it is soaking wet, and they're going to start watering again here shortly, possibly in another minute or two. But let's see how this works in the sand. Well, there it is in the sand. That's its top speed. It's more of a crawler, folks. More of a crawler. And with that in mind, we're going to go over to a spot where it can crawl. got crawler speed. You're not going to be doing burnouts with this or donuts. Crawling, crawling, crawling. Okay. It's got proportional steering. I thought it'd be just right left. Maybe not. Maybe that's not proportional. Here, let go. Trying to give it slight. No, it's not proportional steering, folks. It's hard left and hard right. But, okay, and there's the rocks. Let's try some crawling through the bushes. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's try to go up here first. Crawling, crawling, crawling. Well, go for that. No. Come on, you can do it. Almost. No, that rock's too big. Okay. Well, it's crawling. It is a crawler. Ooh, went over that rock. Trying to go up this rock here. Oh. Well, it's not half bad crawler for its size, for its 112. Just wish it had full proportional steering, but then again, at this speed, you really don't need it, I guess. Crawler speed. So yeah, more for kids. This is by no means a hobby grade, especially at the price. But let's go up, see if it goes up and around. It crawled through everything. Trying again. Come on. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Too steep. Okay, where else can I crawl? Oh, there's a manure pit over there. I'm not going to go crawling through the manure. Sorry. I'm going to stick it here. How about this dirt over here? Places to crawl. Yeah, there's some more. Let's go over that rock. Oh. Come on, go over that rock. You can do it. Maybe not. Yeah, it's stuck on that rock. It tried. How about up that hill? It's kicking sand, but not doing it. Get some speed. Almost. Up. Yeah, that's good enough. So, we are going through sand. Lots of it. And grit. It doesn't seem to be a problem with this particular car. Maybe it's because the independent gears or independent motors in the front and back there makes it. These gearboxes are highly sealed, it looks like, so the sand doesn't seem to be an issue with this particular car. You try this with other cars, especially where I'm driving right now, and you'll get sand in the gears, you'll hear it grinding, but this one doesn't seem to mind sand, which is good. Clump, 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 clump. Okay, now if only it had some speed on it so I could do donuts. But that doesn't look like an option here. I don't see any button here for rates. Maybe there's something on the bottom, a switch that we can press. Okay, we have a trim button here for left-right trim. I'm trying to see if we got a high-speed, low-speed switch. Sometimes you see that on a car, but I'm not seeing it on this one. So, unfortunately, no high-speed, low-speed switch. That seems to be its top speed. Okay, let's try its range. They say it's 80 meters or so. We'll find out. Holding up the controller and just letting it go out. Okay, we're about 40 meters away. Holding it up higher. We're stopping right about there. That's about 50 meters, folks. 50 meters. Let me see if I can get closer, regain control. I'm going to try to go backwards once it gets control. Nope, nope, nope. Got about 50 meters, then we lost signal. Okay, we got signal again, turning it back. and bringing it back toward me. So, but then again, 15 meters is more than enough for this car. Again, this is a beginner's crawler style car. Very easy to drive. Most kids should have no problem at all driving this. And it should be a long driver too with NiCads. You know, the thing about NiCads as compared to LiPos, although they don't have the same power density as a LiPo battery, they still give you a lot of drive time. And the reason being, you can drive them down to 0 voltage. They like to be driven down to 0 voltage. In fact, you're supposed to do such. Drive it until it doesn't run anymore. LiPos, on the other hand, if you did that, you are going to damage the battery. NiCads, if you do that, if you stop it, only drive it part of the way and then recharge it again, they build up what's called a memory. You don't want to do that. You want to drive your LiPo or your NiCad battery car or whatever's running on NiCads until the battery power is gone. But I'm not going to do that on camera because this could be a while. But fun little car. V car. 1/12 scale. Actually, not too bad. No proportional steering, as you can see. There's hard right and hard left. But again, you don't need proportional steering at this speed. Just wish it could do donuts. Ah, well. Okay. That's about it, folks. The Raptor. The car. Nice little car. So, hope you enjoyed this drive. This is Quadcopter 101. Signing out.